to their third day of lockdown 2.0. Joining me now is MP from the Northern Beaches, Jason Falinski from Collaroy in Sydney. Jason, good morning. How's everyone there holding up, Jason?
Look, for the moment, David, everyone's been pretty positive. We're all doing the right thing, getting tested, wearing masks, staying at home. So I'd have to say the community at the moment's come together to make sure that we can enjoy Christmas as we want to, and that this is a very short and sharp lockdown.
I mean, obviously this is very disappointing for everybody that's living there at the moment. The list of venues with health alerts is growing. Are you worried this is not going to be contained?
Look, of course we're all worried that that'll be the case, but at the moment tens of thousands of people have been tested. There are 68 people who've come back positive. They've been able to track all but 2 of them back to Avalon Bowling Club and Avalon RSL, and the 2 that they haven't been able to track actually reside in that area. So at the moment the data is pointing to it being contained, but obviously today we'll look at the 11 o'clock announcement with great eagerness, but for the moment we seem to have acted very quickly and made sure that this hasn't spread much further outside of Avalon.
And we are waiting for that announcement from the Premier at 11 o'clock, but obviously on Wednesday we're going to find out if restrictions will continue or will be tightened further. There's a lot of stress out there about Christmas, particularly this Christmas. 2020 has been a tough year for everyone in Australia. A lot of people out there want to see their family. They want to know they're going to have a normal Christmas. How confident are you that we can have at least a 2020 normal Christmas?
Well, look, what I'm confident of is the fact that we've got one of the best testing and tracking regimes anywhere in the world. The Biden administration, or the incoming Biden administration, reached out to the New South Wales government to understand how they've done this so well throughout the pandemic. Look, my community's in shock, to be honest. We got through the March, April, May spike without there being that many people who were tested positive on the Northern Beaches. For this outbreak to have occurred in Avalon, of all places, is really quite was unforeseen. No one would have imagined that this would have happened on the Northern Beaches. But if the data keeps coming back and the testing keeps coming back the way it has over the last week, there's a good reason to believe that we will be able to relax some of these restrictions on Wednesday at midnight, and people can have some sort of semblance of a normal Christmas after a most unnormal year.
Jason, just quickly before you go, we know that everyone's trying their best there. People are lining up. As of 5:30 this morning, we've been reporting that people are trying to get tested. Everyone's trying to do their bit. There are some holdouts, though, people who, still want to ignore these public health orders, not wearing masks. What do you say to them?
Look, just do the right thing by your neighbours, by your family, by other Australians. I mean, as you guys have pointed out this morning, we are trying to save Christmas for everyone in this country. I would say to other states that put the borders up really quickly, if people keep doing the right thing as they have on the Northern Beaches, then we hope that you can bring the borders down just as quickly. So, look, this is a race. We are doing everything we can. New South Wales Health, I spoke to Greg Hunt yesterday, I spoke to the Prime Minister yesterday. The Commonwealth and state governments are throwing a lot of resources at this to make sure that not only it remains contained, but that we can lessen some of the restrictions on Wednesday night and have some sort of normal Christmas.
It's been a tough few days. Jason, thank you so much for your time.